Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm going to show you guys how you can connect your DSLR to your TV or HDTV or monitor, basically any TV that has an HDMI port. Okay, and of course your DSLR does have to be it does have to have a HDMI out on here. And let me show you what that looks like, which is right here, HDMI out. And this should work for, I mean, pretty much all DSLRs, but this one is a Canon. This is a T6i. For those of you outside the US, this is a 750D. Okay, so it takes a mini HDMI out, all right? So now the thing is, I mean, you need an HDMI cable. Now you can get one of these here. And the thing is, like, make sure you stick around to the video because I could not get a signal between my TV for like 3 days. And then finally I figured it out. There was a small issue. But anyways, so here's a cable. This is a HDMI mini to an HDMI, a standard HDMI. Okay, so here's the mini and here's a regular standard HDMI that goes into the back of your TV. Now, if you already have a HDMI cord, like a regular one, like for instance, if you have something like this, just a regular one, what you can do is you can buy a simple adapter, one of these HDMI mini adapters, just like this, and you can just plug that into there, and then you'll have your HDMI mini port right here. I'll put a links for both of these devices in the description below. But anyways, I already have my cable already hooked up on the back of my TV here, and then I'm going to connect the HDMI mini part into my camera here. So let me go ahead and plug this in. Okay, it's all the way in. Now I'm going to go ahead and simply turn this on, my camera here. And now I'm going to go to my TV here. Let me just shut my TV off, and I'm going to put it back on. Now what we got to do is we got to find the correct HDMI input or source, okay? So my TV is on here, and then I'm going to press on input here on my remote. You might have something called source, and then you want to go down to the correct HDMI. It's already on the correct HDMI because I could see already my camera is showing here, but mine was on HDMI 2 because it was already highlighted. So here's 2 right here. Let me press on enter, and now let me go ahead and grab my camera here. Let me open this up, open up the viewfinder. And okay, so right now it's showing no signal. Let me go back into my, okay, there we go. So HDMI 2, okay, so here we go. And now let me go ahead and click on the viewfinder here. And we can see that I'm showing a live view. And I'm going to record a video, and I'm also going to take some photos. And you'll be able to see all your photos on your from your SD card on your camera as well. Okay. Now, for those of you that are connecting this and you have like no support issue, let me go and take a photo here, just like this. Let's go ahead and focus on somewhere else. The first thing is that you cannot have your Wi-Fi enabled. If you have Wi-Fi on your DSLR, it's not going to work. It's basically just going to keep showing no signal. Okay. Now, the problem that I had was it wasn't a Wi-Fi. I changed around tons of settings for the past like 3 days, and I could simply not get this to connect. What I had to do was reset my Canon DSLR back to factory settings. As soon as I did that, I plugged in my HDMI cord and it popped right on. Okay, so make sure if you're having trouble connecting, just go ahead and clear all your camera settings. Go back to factory default. Okay, just as if you bought it out of the box. So you can see photos on here. Let me go ahead and see the photos that I just took here. Oops. So here's a photo that I just took here. And the cool thing is, even though my viewfinder is off, I can still zoom in like this. Okay, and here's some other photos I took earlier today. You can see I can even squeeze in like that, and I can basically look through all my photos and videos here too. And also, I had a question, can you record a video while you're live streaming through your TV as well? You can, so let's just do this. Let me go ahead and click on video mode here. Let me pop that up to video mode, just like that. And now here is video mode. Now, can we record in video mode? Oh, let me zoom in here. Okay, so let me go ahead and record now. Let me go ahead and tap on this. And let me raise this up a little bit. You can see the red dot up there. So I am recording right now. And I'm going to play this back so you can see where the audio actually comes out of. Okay, so test 1, test 2, test 3. Let me move on over here. And now let me go ahead and stop it. And now let's go back into the playback. And let's find that. Where's that video that I just did here? Okay, so the video is, it's on that one right there. So let me go ahead and just tap on that one. And now let me press on set again. And now I have to scroll over to where it says play. Let me focus in on there. So let me go back to where it says play and let me press on play. And raise this up a little bit. You can see the red dot up there. So I am recording right now. And I'm going to play this back so you can see where the audio actually comes out of. Okay, so test 1, test 2, test 3. Okay, so there you go. You can see that the audio actually came directly out of my TV. And again, for those of you that have issues where it's not like connecting, like again, this is a Canon here, and I'll show you basically, if you put this on manual mode, at least on the Canon, it'll give you like all the options here, okay? So once I go into manual mode up here, and I go into menu, we can see simply on here, let me just take it off of there. Let me just disconnect my camera here, and let's pop this open here. And I'll show you the Wi-Fi. If your phone does have like Wi-Fi, you want to make sure that it is disabled here. So if I just go to menu here, let me focus in on here. And then if I look around here, I can see, okay, Wi-Fi. See where Wi-Fi is? Make sure that that is disabled. And also, I still had issues where I couldn't connect, so what I had to do was I had to go down to the last wrench here and go down to where it says clear settings and tap on that, and then I did clear all camera settings and I cleared all custom functions as well. You only get this option here if you have your camera in manual mode. Basically, it'll show all the options. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, just comment below. Hope this helped you guys out. If you guys subscribe, that'd be awesome. Thanks. Bye.